Hello. Hello. What is going on, everybody? My name is Solo, and this is Rainbow Unity TV, you guys. And welcome in or welcome back to Rainbow Unity TV episode 7. Tonight is going to be an amazing episode on starting over, but you already know what we have to do at the beginning of every episode. We have to get the housekeeping out of the way. Okay, so make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys are checking out our website at rainbow-unity.com. We have some really amazing news and announcements on that site. I'm super excited. Make sure you guys are commenting down below and make sure you guys are interacting with us because we want to see what you're saying. Okay, so without further ado, let me bring on my amazing co-host and let's get this show started. Hello.
Hi. Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. How are you?
Oh my gosh. I am so happy to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever or talked to you in forever.
Oh my gosh, a week goes by so fast and
It does.
everything that's going on, it just makes, oh my gosh,
It
everything's
does.
so crazy.
It's definitely been incredible. So we do have some changes coming up. Let's talk a little bit about what they are. We decided to get rid of Thursday night Zoom calls right now. How are you feeling about that?
Well, doing it for this last 5 3/4 years, I mean, it's kind of melancholy, but you know what? I
I like
think
that
it's
name, Melancholy. I like that. That was cute.
thank you. And I just think I think it was time. We're not getting. It's just time. It's time.
Yeah, I
It has
think
to be done.
Yeah, I think that we really want to focus on something else. Hence the name of the show today, which is starting over. It's time to rebrand. You know what I mean? It's time to rebrand and it's time to figure out what that next chapter is. What's this? Um, Dakota, Ram Dakota girl said, getting rid of what? We're getting rid of Thursday night Zoom calls. So Rainbow Unity has a Thursday night chat where the Unity members get together on Thursday nights and we talk about a special topic and we decided that we wanted to rebrand that and just kind of see what else we can do. I know that you and I and the board has been talking about how we can kind of dive into our cause, which is LGBTQ vets. And obviously we started our brand, which is Rainbow Unity Wear, which goes towards LGBT vets and kind of getting involved in LGBTQ vet organizations and all of these fun things. And so I think it's going to be great that we're going to rebrand it and kind of create a new Zoom call centered around them. How are you feeling? Like what's on your mind as it pertains to that?
Yeah, it's not going away. It's just going to be rebranded.
Yeah. Yeah, for
So
sure.
so maybe we could bring a greater audience because you know me and both of us, and I know Ram Dakota girl, you're a veteran too.
Mm-hmm.
So being LGBTQ veterans, we get overlooked a lot, and
Yeah.
really the only ones that help us is each other and the
Yeah.
Veterans Administration. So
Yeah. Speaking of Veterans Administration, a little birdie told me that you are getting a new certification with the VA.
I am. I'm really excited
Hmm.
about it. Um, I've decided to go through the courses. The VA is picking it up. You know,
Yeah.
being retired at 64.
Yeah.
Well, beside running Rainbow Unity, but um, anyways, I am going to be a peer support specialist um, at the VA, and I'm going to be a peer support specialist for transgender veterans and transgender service people. I want to be a mentor to them. I want to be a peer support specialist because you know what? It's hard. And with the current climate, let me just say it that way, with the current climate, oh my gosh.
Hi, Richard. Hi.
Hey, Richard.
Hi,
But
Richard.
anyways, I just feel that it's going to be well needed, and the person that's in charge of it loves my spirit. They love my fire. They love my passion for the trans community, and I have that passion about the whole LGBTQ community. But
Yeah.
being that I'm a part of that community, I really need to just take care of my brothers and sisters
Yeah,
and
you've been an advocate for 5 years. I mean, you've been in the game for a while. And so for me, I feel like this is just you taking that next step into your advocacy career. And I feel like this may even, dare I say, be one of the biggest steps in your career that you've taken, dare I say. And I, for one, super excited about this next step for you and what it's going to bring for you. You've been doing a lot of good for people. I mean, that's just who you are in your heart, is that you love to help people and you love to be there for people. And so I feel like you're going to do a lot of good here.
I
Especially,
yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. I totally agree. I mean, not to pat myself on the back.
No, pat yourself on the back. It's okay to pat yourself on the back.
I'm not a person that likes to toot their own horn because the reason is I do it humbly. I do it, like you said, out of love, out of
Yeah.
compassion.
Yeah.
That's the person that you met 7, 8 years ago, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And I haven't changed, even though I struggle
Yeah.
up here with the
Yeah.
PTSD and things. But you know what?
You don't let it get you down and you don't let it stop you from your purpose.
No,
And I
no.
feel like that is so important when it comes to the type of work that we do. Richard said that he has a birthday this week. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Richard.
Richard's going to be 21 again. Richard, are you going to be 21 again? Happy
Excuse me.
birthday to
To you.
you.
Yes.
Richard is a really good friend of the show. We love him here. I'm
Yep.
a little obsessed with him. So I'm super, super excited that you're having a great birthday. And I hope that I'm invited to the birthday party. I better be invited to the birthday party. I know that. So
I'm not even invited.
I'm not even invited. You're definitely not invited. so
That's fine.
so yeah. No, I'm super excited about this next step in your career that you're taking, and I think that it's going to be amazing for you and the people that you get to help and talk to, and all of these things. So we do have another really fun step in, speaking of steps in your career. And speaking of our title today, which is starting over, Richard said add 20 years. And speaking of starting over, we took our first step and we are hosting our first event, which is called Celebrating Her. And today, which was really fun, we booked our girls for the show. So, honey, ladies and gentlemen, we have a show, honey. We have a show. And when I say I am incredibly excited about the show is going to be phenomenal. We have girls who are national pageant title holders, state pageant holders, local title holders. They are talented and persistent and resilient, and they have done a lot of work in the community. And I am incredibly excited to talk a little bit more about them, not today but at a later date. Let's see. Lynn said He doesn't feel like celebrating this year. What do you mean Richard doesn't feel like celebrate? Richard, we're celebrating. Get over it. We're celebrating. And so how are you feeling about where our event is at this moment? Like what's kind of going through your head?
Well, if you want to know what's going inside my head, this is going to be a longer episode than it should be. No,
Shut up.
I mean, you know, you opened up
Okay.
the door and anyways. No, what's really going through my head is that, it's kind of like everything is done. We got the performers, we got the
The
place where it's going to
venue,
happen,
like,
we got everything. And I mean, right back, and we even got the budget. We're
yeah.
good. We're
We have the
golden.
sponsors. I mean, I was very scared about this event when we first started it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When we first started talking about this event in the beginning, I was just scared because remember that first meeting that we had about it, we had this long list of things that we had to do, and all of these boxes that we have to check off and do all of these things. And I was nervous that it just wasn't going to work out. And you know what? We got the sponsors, we booked the venue, we booked the performers for the show. Everything is falling into place. Everything is working out the way that it should be, and it's making me overwhelmed with excitement and joy. And I'm just humbled and I'm just thankful for it. I was a performer for 8 years and I decided to retire because I am I wish I could play some sad music right now. Because I know that I don't fit inside of this new um the new environment of what drag performing is. You know what I mean? I don't fit into it anymore. And when I first came to this realization, it really kind of tore me up a little bit. But then, obviously, thanks to you, I was able to pivot into the advocacy side of it and the event planning side of it and really get to get my hands dirty and get my feet dirty and do something that's really empowering and really amazing for the community. So I'm super excited about it. So
And
I'm no longer
that
sad.
makes it important for that. It does.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
it's, I mean, and I was, you know, to me, this event it's still not real.
I Same.
I mean, it
Same.
doesn't feel real. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not going to feel real
until the day
until
of.
that night. And speaking of
Exactly.
real, Rainbow Unity TV will actually be broadcasting live from the event. So you will get
Hmm.
to see the event. So, and
Yep.
no charge. And there's that.
Exactly. No, it's gonna be great, and I mean, we're gonna be there all day, like putting this freaking venue together and doing all these things. So I am incredibly excited to get this show on the road. I mean, we worked really hard on it, and I feel like we deserve to celebrate our hard work on this event. Rather the event is a success or not, we are doing something that is monumental and that is important. And I'm excited and thankful that we are going to be you and I in the board because we have an amazing board of people, a board of directors as well. And so I'm incredibly excited that our board has come together. We've decided to do something great. So anyway, you guys, enough about celebrating her. Let's go into our first segment, which is pals and wows. So remember, you guys, a pal is something bad that happened this week. And a wow is something good that happened this week. So we would love to hear from you, our audience. We want you to put your pals and wows down below in the comment section. We're dying to know what they are. Who wants to go first? Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I think you've been talking for a minute.
Agreed. Agreed.
I mean, you're like me. Once we get going, it's like this.
Yap, yap,
Uh,
yap, 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 yap.
and then there's that. That's
Yeah,
why we got a yapper sequence, right?
we do. That's what it's for. It's our yapper session. We got to yap. Hello.
Yes. All right. So basically, this week has been from hell. I mean, the drama, the bullcrap, and just everything, I had to go help somebody get a car, the drama in the neighborhood, and be just it wasn't good, and it really drove me crazy. But I got through it, and yesterday was like I was at the point where I want to say just freaking stop it, but not using that word.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like I just had to let it all out. I mean, I had to it just ugh, I just can't. It was just
Yeah,
it's that question. It's that statement. You
yeah.
had a day when,
Well, you kill
and
me
it
when you
was
say that. That's so
it was
funny.
all week. It was like you had a week when,
When.
and you know yes, I agree, Richard. Even Richard knows it. So,
Right. Too
but
much
the
drama this week. Hello.
yeah, but my wow was um it's very special. I've been going through some help with the VA,
Yeah.
and it was an extreme thing to talk about the trauma I had during my younger days
Mm-hmm.
as a child, and I successfully passed the course.
Yes, that's your
Uh,
wow. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
yep, I'm actually understanding that it's okay to be overwhelmed. I don't want to
Yeah.
ever say broken again. They taught me not to say broken. It's
Because you're
just
not
that
broken.
nope,
Yep.
I just been feeling overwhelmed. And
Yeah.
sometimes I get that feeling that, my brain is like a car that's driving without somebody driving it.
Yeah.
Uh so so I just feel that with that blew away everything this week. It just really did. And plus that freaking smoke that we had out
Oh
there
my
for
gosh. I'm so
girl.
over it. I'm so happy that it's gone. Because what are you talking about 800 fires in Canada? And we're right by Canada. Like we're right next to Canada. It's right there. I'm like, girl, go away. Like, go away.
Right?
Goodness
I mean,
gracious.
it was bad. And
It
finally the
was.
rain came today and got rid of it. But
Yeah.
they're saying it may come back tomorrow. Girl, I can't take any
Yeah.
more of that shit.
I
I don't
can't
want to see
either.
that. I'm done with it. I'm
There's
done.
people who's hurting their lungs and all that.
Yep.
Richard said that he's going to Olive Garden for his birthday. So I guess we're all going out to dinner for Richard's birthday. It's fine with me. And
And
then
Richard's treating, right?
yeah, I guess so. And then Ram Dakota Girl said, "Be careful of the salad." That's how they got that nasty parasite. Okay, okay, Ram Dakota Girl, enough. Enough.
uh, but
So
we love
yeah,
you, girl.
we do. We love you, babe. We love you. So was that your pals and wells? Or did you have any more?
Yes, sir. I'm done.
Okay, so I think for me, what? I didn't prepare any pals and wows. I think my pal is that my Saturday is horrible, and I've come to terms with the fact that every Saturday is probably going to be bad, and I need to just be okay with that. And the best part about Saturday is I get to do the show, and so um, I need to just be thankful and look forward to the show on Saturdays. And I think my wows is going to be celebrating her and the fact that we have our show booked. We have our queens booked, we have our girls booked, and they are ready to come to the event and honey and rock the house down. Okay. And I am super excited that We've put this amazing event on, and I'm just ready to kind of get through the rest of it, and see what happens in the future. See what happens in the future. So I think that's what my pals and wows are. All
I
right.
love those. Those are really nice. Good ones.
Thank you. Richard said, thank you for the info, Ram Dakota girl. Richard is so pleasant. All right, you guys. So let's go into our next segment, which is going to be our main topic for today, which is going to be starting over. Now, we came up with this topic because there has been so many times that we've both had to start over in our lives, and a lot of those times were incredibly scary, incredibly heartbreaking, and just not knowing what was going to happen as a result of having to. I feel like I have had to start over a plethora of times in my life, and it has been scary and uncertain. um so like, has there ever been a time that you had to start over, maybe recently, maybe in your past, that just felt disheartening and just scary, for lack of a better word?
You know, yes. I mean, I think in these 64 years that I've been around, I believe that we have to start over sometimes. I like calling it packing up and regrouping. You know what I mean? Uh, many times I've made career changes, and at 53 years old, I went to be a mechanic. Working on cars, and
Yeah,
I did that for 7 years, became certified, and just
yeah,
did my thing, and then I had to start over doing something else. And
yeah.
but you know what starting over to me means?
Hmm.
It means it's a fresh start.
Yeah. Do you?
Sometimes you don't want to get into that status quo. You're
Yeah,
just stuck. I think
yeah.
sometimes, yes, a new beginning. It's just sometimes it just feels so good to get that big monster Ram truck out of the mud and spinning and just
I know,
yeah,
right? Are you one of
right.
those people? Are you one of those people who get excited about it? You get excited
I
when you have to
do.
start something over.
Yeah,
I'm
and I get a
just
little scared,
I'm
but
just not I'm just not there. Like, whenever I have to start over, like, the first my first initial reaction is anxiety and fear, both mixed together. Those are like
valid.
my first emotions that I always experience when I've had to. Um I think I'm trying to think like what the most recent thing that I've had to start over with, and I honestly think it would be career. I mean, really, it would be career would be the biggest thing. When I decided to take that leap into entrepreneurship, it has always been a dream of mine since I was a little kid. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Like, I always said, I want to own a business. I want to build something from scratch and make it huge and blah blah blah. And but I always had that fear. Like, I was always afraid. And who I am now is not who I was yesterday. Like younger me, I let my fears stop me. They did. I have had so many amazing opportunities that I've just said no. I've like nope, I can't do it because I was just scared to do it. Becoming a drag performer back in 2015 was the first time that I said, forget this. I'm not going to let fear stop me from doing this. I want to do this and I'm doing it. Now, granted, I had my issues and my problems with doing that, like bullying, like having to deal with jealousy and envy, but I still did it and I still won titles. I won competitions. I have crowns. I mean, I got to travel. I got to meet so many amazing people. It was a very fulfilling career, even despite all of the bad things in it. But girl, that first wig, that first dress, that first show, girl, please. I was scared AF. I was terrified
right?
to
Well,
like go
yeah,
and
go
do
ahead.
that. Like what was your most recent start over?
I'm going to use the last one. Well, that's not the last one, but
Yeah.
back about 7, 8 months ago, I wanted to be like my big sister over there. I wanted to start drag, and I did it.
Who's your
And
big sister?
oh, geez, I don't know that person right there.
I'm your little sister. What are you talking about? You're older than me.
Oh God, she finally admits it. The bitch finally admits it. I'm done.
I'm like, girl, no, ma'am.
Okay, excuse me. Insert eye roll, little sister.
I wanted to give you a hard time. It was fun.
I know it was, and I'm sarcastic enough to just take it and have fun with it.
Exactly.
But anyways, it was starting, and I didn't know what I was going to do. Here I am, a 64-year-old woman, going to
Yeah.
start into a young person's
Game for sure.
field. Yeah.
Girl, hello.
And from watching you and seeing some drag that I've seen, I was a classic drag performer.
Yeah.
I was sometimes a little risque, as it were.
Come on,
I hate
risque.
that. Yeah, Miss Risque. My name was the Goddess Jody.
Yes.
GAWDESS. Jody.
Period.
And I performed songs from like the 80s, because always some good music to do drag to.
Yeah.
I know a lot of performers like to use hip hop and all that.
Blah,
I
blah,
don't
blah.
have a problem with it, but you know what? It fit me. You know what I mean? It
for
was
sure.
my drag.
Yeah.
Well, I did something that I thought was right, that I seen it. And, I just, I've seen it before, and I did something that, quote unquote, was inappropriate.
Can you tell me, like, what was the scariest? I mean, because you were like older and deciding to do this whole drag performing career, like, what was the scariest part about it? I mean, did you almost like stop? Like, was there almost a time where you were like, "Oh no, I can't do this"? Like, what was that like? I'm dying
You,
to know what was in your head. Like,
you
what was
want to
going through your
know,
head.
want to honestly know what was in my head?
Yeah, for
Really?
sure. Mm-hmm.
That my body wasn't going to take it.
Really?
Well, 64, I
Yeah.
have a couple of health problems. I mean, it's like, because I had COVID when it first came out, and it affected my breathing, and I would get winded, after one number. And,
Yeah.
I tried to move, I wrapped my leg around a pole and span down it. And, after about a 5-minute number, I'm like,
I know it's
and I was just,
tired, girl.
yeah, I was wondering if I was always scared that there was going to be that time I was going to get on that stage and get on that dance floor and just go and drop dead.
No, did you really?
Oh yeah, that was my fear.
Wow.
Because
Oh my
my
goodness.
my age, and
Yeah.
I spent money in costumes, and luckily I didn't have to buy a wig.
Yeah.
So
Why were you so like? If you were afraid that you like that would happen, like what was the risk? Like you were just okay with taking that risk?
I believed what I
Was doing.
I believed in it. And I believe,
Yeah.
I've done so many brave things in my life, like
Yeah.
becoming my authentic self in
Yeah.
a world that doesn't permit it or
Yeah.
want it. I just figured, you know what? I'm not going to be could have, should have, would have.
You're
It's
just
going to
gonna
be,
go after.
yeah,
Literally, that's me. Like that's literally how I think now. Where I'm just like, you know what? This is what I want. I'm just gonna go for it. And if I fail, I fail. And if I succeed, then I succeed. But at least I can say that I tried.
right.
Tried and failed. Okay, cool. But at least I tried it. Like at least I tried it. You know?
Exactly. It's that
Yeah.
did it, done it, done.
Yeah, did it, done it, done. Hey, when you started the Transgender Coalition all of those years ago, which by the way, for those of you in the audience, it became Rainbow Unity. Um, that was kind of like you starting over as well, or you starting something like new. Like, what was the fear behind that? Like, were you afraid of anything
Oh yeah,
there?
that nobody would come.
Really?
Yeah, it was a Zoom thing. It was new, even though it was in a climate that you
Needed
know
it?
we weren't big bitches like this government's making us out to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, climate is making us be.
Yeah.
Uh, but it was a little bit scary because I didn't think people were going to come.
Wow.
I didn't think nobody would want to hear about transgender issues. But the one thing that I enjoyed about doing it, or starting to, because I've been there. I know
Yeah.
what it was like to transition from the early days. And the
Right.
goal of the transgender coalition was to help people that had transitioned with their journey.
Right.
And that's what made me the advocate that I am today, because I started doing things and talking to people, and
Hmm.
we had different topics. Everything was trans related.
Yeah.
Well, it just like anything else, it just so that was my biggest fear.
Okay.
No people, but it grew, and then
Yeah. It did grow.
there's life.
I mean, it set the foundation for Rainbow Unity, and then you realized, oh crap, like there, I can't go any further than this. We have to do something else.
I didn't panic.
Yeah, you didn't panic. You transitioned. You transitioned, and you started over. You started over.
I
Yeah.
had a game plan. I
Yeah.
always tell people, have a plan A, B, C, D, and E. If
Yeah.
none of those work, well, work
Yeah.
your way up to Z. Just make sure
Exactly.
you have that
You
backup
just got to
plan.
keep going. So when you
You,
decided to transition and start over into Rainbow Unity, like what was that like? Like what was the thought process or the idea behind that?
I needed to feel that we needed to unify the LGBTQ, but
Yeah.
it wasn't, there was something missing when I started thinking about it and planning this.
Yeah.
And then
Did you
my
did
thing,
you automatically say let's include the entire community, or was your thought process like I'm just gonna keep it as a transgender coalition and then we'll go from there? Like was the automatic thing like let's invite these other people in? Like
well,
was that the
I would,
automatic?
I was talking to some of the people that that I created as a board,
Yeah.
excuse me, that I created as a board, the board that we got now,
Yeah.
and it was like, I really want to unify the LGBTQ. Maybe
Mhm.
it'll grow the group. Maybe it'll get us back on track again. The
Yeah.
maybe part.
Yeah,
And
for
then
sure.
I knew I was losing. I knew I was heading in the right direction, but
Mhm.
something kept going to me. You know, you know, and just whack, 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 whack. And it was like this light bulb came on. And I said, "Wait a freaking minute!
What is going on?
I am an LGBTQ veteran."
Yeah.
And then we started looking into it, and I said, "There's nothing really for the LGBTQ veterans."
Mm-mm.
And I said,
It dinged on you then. Oh yeah, let's call it Rainbow Unity. And
"Yep,
let's
and
invite everybody in and focus on the vets.
yep, and that
Okay.
is our priority. That is our main focus. Even though
Yeah.
we include the whole LGBTQIA,
Yeah.
but my
And we have
this
an event dedicated to trans women, which by the way, the audience watching, celebrating her is a like is an homage or an homage or however you say it to the transgender coalition. Like it is us saying thank you for setting the foundation for us to spread our wings and fly. And this is us giving back to you. That's what celebrating
no,
her is all about for the
no,
audience watching, is us saying thank you to you, and now we got it from here. We'll take over.
that
Yeah.
I love those words that you given me. I mean, that means something to me, knowing that you guys kind of dedicated it to
Yeah.
the transgender coalition, because no matter what, that is always going to be near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, me too. I was very proud of you when I heard about it because I was like, I always knew that your life had a purpose. I always knew that you were put on this earth for a reason and that one day you would live that purpose out. And I was very proud of it. I'm still very proud of the work that you do now, which is why I'm still right here beside you, lifting you up and being your infrastructure. You know what I mean? So
I,
yeah,
I
yeah,
love the fact that you're in my life. I've always admired our friendship and
for
your
sure.
our support of each other. And
Yep, yep, yep.
it's like you have been probably and still are one of the closest friends that I'll ever have. And I love everybody, but you have a special place in my heart because you have
Insane.
always been there for me and I've always been there for you. And
Hmm.
we work so good together.
We
And
do.
even though sometimes I come off as a little girl on a street corner sometimes, but
Shut up. Shut up. You are a nut.
nope, have them gone.
Right. Period. They're out of here, honey. I don't have them anymore.
Nope, don't
Um,
even want anything to think about them.
so let's wrap this segment up. Let's finish this segment out with one more question. If you could say something to any LGBTQ person watching us today about starting over from your experience, what advice would you give them?
Well, thinking about it, and I don't want to burn time thinking on it,
Yeah,
but
just first thing that
just,
comes to your head. Rapid fire. Go.
well, the first thing that comes to my head is, we're all going to face adversity. We're
Yeah.
all going to have trials and tribulations.
Hmm.
Don't be afraid of starting over, even though it's something that you're afraid of that,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, my life's going to come to an end. If I start over, look, you're looking at two survivors right here
Hmm. For
that have
sure.
started over, and we came on the other side, sunny side up.
And if we had,
So
yeah, and if we had to do it again, we would succeed at it again.
don't give up on
Yeah.
anything that you do,
Hmm.
because when you give up, you give in.
Exactly.
Just don't go along to get along.
Yeah.
Stop being so passive. Just how about being a little bit aggressive too with
Hello.
yourself?
Hmm.
With yourself. Because sitting at home going, boo, they're picking on me. Don't let them hurt me no more.
Yeah.
It,
Heck
it
no.
ain't going to get you any damn place
Yeah.
anywhere. People are not going to feel sorry for you.
Nope.
People are not going to want to talk to you. They're going to avoid you like a parasite.
Yeah, because that's what
And
you are to them. It's a
yep,
parasite.
you know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to pull the top of your ears. And when you hear that loud pop, you know your head's out of your ass.
Yeah,
So pull your
exactly.
head out of your ass and do it. That's what I would
Right.
say.
I think for me, I would say the first when I'm like rapid fire, first thing pops into your head, you. YOU would be you. You have to focus on you. Like our motto says, be you, love you, respect you. You have to focus on you. You cannot do anything in this life if you are unsure, uncertain, or afraid. You have to get rid of the fear for one. You have to say, I'm going to do this regardless of if I fail. I'm going to do this regardless of if people laugh at me. I'm going to do this regardless if people make fun of me. It doesn't matter because this is something that you need to do for yourself. And you are the only person that can make you matter. Okay. Nobody else can make you matter. Only you can make you matter. Only you can focus on you. Only you can love you. Nobody else can do that for you. So if you are in a journey or a season in your life where you feel like you have to start over, rather that is career, rather that is relationship, rather that is, new city, new town, whatever, new friends, whatever, focus on you first. And if you can focus on you first, then you will be all right. Okay, you guys, we have to go into our commercial right now. So we are going to be right back. Listen, No matter who you are or what you look like, Rainbow Unity wants you. Rainbow Unity is a community for all the letters of the alphabet. We have Thursday night Zoom calls, a private group chat, and even an up and coming online and digital community. You should also check out our mission that goes towards celebrating LGBTQ vets. That is rainbowunitywear.com. So, join the mission, join the conversation, and join the family because we want you here. That is rainbowunitywear.com. Once again, that's rainbowunitywear.com. Now, let's jump into our last and final segment. What would you do?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. This is Jody. Welcome to another 60 Seconds. I want you to know that you got to take care of yourself. It's another work day. The holidays are coming up. It's going to be a 4-day weekend for some of you. If you got to work on a weekend, just think of all the money that you're going to make. Think positive. Go through life with a positive attitude and take care of you and always be happy. I call it smiling and dialing. That's what you got to do. No matter what life brings you, you got to kick life in the ass and just take charge. Grab the bull by the frickin' horns and just enjoy your life. Enjoy yourself because remember, you only get one shot at this. We have a short life. Let's live it to be the fullest. That's all I have for today. We'll see you tomorrow again. Same time, same 60-second channel. Bye!
So let's talk a little bit about rainbowunitywear.com. First of all, that's 60 seconds with Jody. You guys, that is on our Rainbow Unity TikTok page. Definitely go over there and give us a follow. I will be starting my 60-second show here shortly, so I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be talking about the behind the scenes of what Rainbow Unity is really like, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all of it. So I'm super excited to share that stuff with you guys. So make sure you go over there and you support our Rainbow Unity TikTok. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you right here, just in case you would like to know. Rainbow Unity also has a mission and a cause. Our mission and our cause is LGBTQ vets. We did create a separate brand called rainbowunitywear.com. And on that page, we have t-shirts, bags, hoodies, hats. I believe we also have like a baby onesie as well. And all of those proceeds will go to LGBTQ vet organizations. This is a mission and a cause that we are incredibly passionate about because, again, both of us are vets. We have people on the board that are vets. We have people inside of the Rainbow Unity organization that are also vets. So this is a mission and a cause that is near and dear to our hearts. So make sure you guys go and check out rainbowunitywear.com. One more time, that is rainbowunitywear.com. Also, you guys, we love going live on the stream every Saturday at 9 o'clock. It has become something that both of us look forward to. So if you would like to support the stream, the QR code is right here on the screen for you. Buy one of us a coffee. Which one of us is your favorite? Do you like both of us equally? A coffee is like $1, okay? It's like $1. And even if you want to donate 75 cents, we're completely okay with that too. And it will go to supporting the stream. And we will love you guys so much. And we are so very thankful for all of you that are here with us on this stream every Saturday, watching us and engaging with us. Our followers are going up, or I'm sorry, our subscribers are going up. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, you guys, let's go into our next segment, which is this or that. So I've been really into Dunkin' lately. I've gotten really bored with Starbucks. Because I don't know, like I'm bored. Like the only thing I get is a venti pink drink. Dunkin' has a lot more options, and I have their app, so I've been going to Dunkin' a lot lately. So I thought that this would be a really fun this or that. Coffee, tea, or refreshers. We would love to know what you guys think. So make sure you put what your this or that is down below in the comment section. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Sure, go ahead.
For me, it's gonna be refreshers all day long. The Daydream collection from Dunkin' is my absolute favorite. I'm currently going through the entire menu as we speak. I am on my third drink. I just tried the pink pineapple, which completely in love and obsessed with. So for me, it's gonna be refreshers. What about you?
Well, girl, I'm a simple girl. I'm
I'm
old fashioned
not
and
I'm
I
a simple girl.
okay, stop the bull crap. Anyways, no, it's gonna be a good cup of coffee. Uh, I,
Okay.
I love a good cup of coffee. I could drink it black or drink it with cream, either way.
Yeah.
But nothing is more satisfying at the butt crack of dawn, and I got that coffee right in front of me, and
Yeah.
so I like the coffee one. Mine is coffee.
Okay. I was just about to ask you like how you like your coffee, so I'm glad you explained it. All right, you
Like
guys.
my man,
Shut up. That is shut up.
hot, satisfying, and waking me up.
I cannot. So, do you want to do a final thought today?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. My final thought is that, we come through life experiencing different things. And this time tonight, we were talking about a different path, a new beginning, a fresh start, and sometimes it's going to be rough. It's going to be scary. But just remember, can't isn't a word. It's can. Can't can't achieve anything. I can't do it. No, turn that into you can do it. Because when you change your mindset, that gives you the chance to change your attitude, to change your outlook during life. Take that can't and turn it into a can. Take that no and turn it into a yes. Don't let little things bother you because it's those little damn things that's going to make you feel down, that's going to make you feel tired or whatever. Don't stop fighting because just remember, you are the only you got, and nobody will ever take you away from you except you. So be that positivity. And just remember, everybody out there, you got this.
I love that. I absolutely love that, you guys. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching us today. That brings us to the end of our stream. And you guys know what we say every show at the end of every show, which is what? Be you, love you, and respect you.